The Dallas Cowboys are gearing up for what promises to be a pivotal second season under head coach Brian Schottenheimer. After a disappointing 7-9-1 finish that saw them miss the playoff for the second consecutive year, the urgency for improvement has never been more palpable. The defensive struggles of last season were glaring, ranking a dismal 30th in total yards allowed per game and dead last in points allowed, with a staggering 30.1 per game. The Cowboys know that to reclaim their place among the NFL elite, major adjustments are necessary. Owner and general manager Jerry Jones has wasted no time in making a push for changes. Among the most significant moves have been the signing of safety Jalen Thompson to a lucrative 3-year, $33 million contract, and a trade with the Green Bay Packers that sent a 2027 fourth-round pick in exchange for edge Rashawn Gary. These moves signal a commitment to fortify a defense that desperately needs it, but the job is far from finished. As the 2026 NFL Draft approaches, speculation is swirling that the Cowboys might be eyeing another strategic move, this time targeting New York Giants edge rusher Kayvon Thibodeaux. According to Bleacher Report's Alex K., the Giants may not receive better offers than a late-day 2 or early-day 3 pick, which opens the door for Dallas. With picks like numbers 92 and 112 in their arsenal, the Cowboys have the means to make a calculated gamble on Thibodeaux, a player who could significantly bolster their defensive line. Now, let's take a closer look at Thibodeaux's performance. Last season, he appeared in 10 games for the Giants, notching 25 tackles, 2.5 sacks, 5 tackles for loss, 9 quarterback hits, and 11 pressures. While those numbers might not seem overwhelmingly impressive, his prior season in 2023, where he racked up 11.5 sacks, showcases his potential for explosive plays. The Cowboys need that kind of talent to revitalize their defense, and the opportunity to acquire him without a hefty price tag makes this an intriguing proposition. Thibodeaux is set to hit free agency after the 2026 season, playing under a $14.75 million fifth-year option. This gives the Cowboys the flexibility to bring him in without a long-term commitment, allowing them to assess his fit within the team and see if he can elevate the defense before making any further financial commitments. For the Cowboys, a move like this could provide the much-needed spark off the edge, injecting youth and playmaking ability into a defensive front that has faced criticism from fans and analysts alike. It's a low-risk, potentially high-reward scenario that could transform how opposing offenses plan for Dallas. Now, I'm curious where all of you are watching from and what your thoughts are on this potential trade for Thibodeaux. Is he the right fit for the Cowboys? Can he help turn around a defense that has struggled mightily? Leave your opinions in the comments, and let's dive deeper into how these moves could reshape the team's future. Transitioning from potential trades, it's crucial to discuss how these off-season decisions reflect the Cowboys' overall strategy as they attempt to reclaim their identity as a dominant force in the NFL. The pressure is mounting, and every decision counts as they prepare for the upcoming season. Brandon Aubrey has just made headlines by securing a historic 4-year, $28 million extension with the Dallas Cowboys, and he's not about to let the spotlight distract him. This monumental deal, which averages $7 million per year, positions him as the highest-paid kicker in NFL history, reestablishing the market for players at his position. But let's not get caught up in the numbers without delving into what this means for both Aubrey and the Cowboys moving forward. In a league where the term guaranteed can be as slippery as a wet football, Aubrey remains acutely aware of the harsh realities of the NFL. He recently expressed a candid perspective on the volatility of the sport, acknowledging that while this contract is life-changing, teams have the ability to cut ties if a player underperforms or becomes a liability. This insight shows a maturity beyond his years, especially for someone who has risen to prominence so quickly. He remarked, "It's always one kick at a time," highlighting his determination to focus on the present rather than getting lost in the allure of a hefty paycheck. Aubrey's journey to this point is nothing short of remarkable. Transitioning from soccer to football, he carved out a place for himself in the NFL after impressive stints in Major League Soccer and the USFL. His performance in the 2023 season was nothing short of stellar, converting 36 of 38 field goals and going a perfect 10-4-10 from beyond 50 yards. Such excellence earned him first-team All-Pro honors, a testament to his ability to deliver when the stakes are high. The Cowboys have found themselves with a kicker who not only possesses a powerful leg, but also the mental fortitude to thrive under pressure. Now, as a fan of the Cowboys, it's hard not to feel a swell of pride in having Aubrey on the roster. He embodies the determination and grit that Dallas fans have come to expect from their players. However, one must also recognize that with such a lucrative contract comes a hefty expectation. The pressure is now on him to maintain this elite level of performance. It's not just about the money. It's about proving that he is worth every cent. The Cowboys organization has made a significant investment in Aubrey, and rightfully so. A kicker of his caliber can be a game changer, especially in tight matchups where every point counts. The psychological toughness he brings to the field is invaluable. For the Cowboys to be successful, they need players who can handle the pressure, and Aubrey's focus on the next rep rather than the next endorsement is exactly the mentality that fuels championship teams. As we look ahead, it will be crucial for Aubrey to keep that humble mindset while also embracing the expectations that come with his new contract. The Cowboys have a pivotal season ahead, and with a reliable kicker like Aubrey, they could very well find themselves in contention for a deep playoff run. Now, as we prepare to discuss the next exciting segment in this video, let's keep the conversation going. Where are you watching from? What do you think about Aubrey's new deal and what it means for the Cowboys this season? Your opinions matter, so share them in the comments. Draft week is buzzing, and amidst the whirlwind of speculation and predictions, the Dallas Cowboys have made headlines with a significant jersey number update, one that could impact the defense's identity going forward. Today, we're diving into the latest development surrounding defensive tackle Kenny Clark, who has officially taken on the mantle of number 97, a number that carries weight and history. Fans, let us know where you're watching from and your thoughts on this news in the comments. On Tuesday morning, whispers turned into confirmation as insider Nick Harris shared images of new signage at the Star in Frisco, Texas. The buzz was palpable as it became evident that Kenny Clark, who was recently acquired, would be donning number 97. This number, formerly associated with Osa Odigizwa, now represents a fresh chapter for the Cowboys' defensive lineup. The official roster has now been updated to reflect this change, solidifying Clark's role in the team's future. But what does this number mean for Kenny Clark? Let's not forget that number 97 isn't just a digit. It's a symbol of his journey. Clark wore it during his standout college days at UCLA and carried that legacy into the NFL with the Green Bay Packers. His first-round selection in the 2016 NFL Draft was marked by a teammate, Christian Ringo, who graciously relinquished the number to allow Clark to wear it. This is a player who has embraced the significance of his jersey, and in Dallas, he looks to channel that energy into a formidable presence on the line. The timing of this number change is also noteworthy. Odigizwa, who recently inked an impressive $80 million extension, has now been traded, allowing Clark to step into a role that will be pivotal for the Cowboys' defensive strategy. Meanwhile, there are also rumblings regarding second-year edge rusher Donovan Ezraku, who is reportedly switching from number 41 to number 6. This transition is certainly an upgrade, showcasing a shift in confidence as he looks to build on a promising rookie season. As we analyze these jersey number changes, it's crucial to recognize the underlying implications. Each number represents not just a player, but a piece of the team's identity. For Clark, wearing number 97 is more than a simple change. It's an opportunity to forge a new legacy in a franchise that has a storied history. And for Ezraku, the switch to number 6 signals a desire to step into a more significant role that fans are eager to see unfold. As we continue to navigate through the 2026 NFL Draft Week, jersey numbers may seem like minor details in the grand scheme of team building. However, they often provide insight into the mindset of players and the direction the Cowboys are heading. Expect more updates and news as the draft approaches, as the team is undoubtedly gearing up for some strategic decisions that could redefine their season. So what do you think of these changes? Are you excited to see Kenny Clark in number 97? And what about Ezraku's new number? Drop your thoughts in the comments. As we wrap up this segment, don't forget to subscribe for all the latest updates on the Dallas Cowboys and join the conversation about where the team is headed next. The excitement is palpable, and the journey is just beginning.